Today we are going to solve chemistry, paper 4 theory, extended specimen paper for examination from 2023. The time allowed for paper 4 is 1 hour 15 minutes. Question number 1. Element X can undergo the following physical changes. So here is the element X: solid, liquid and gaseous. Name each of the numbered physical changes shown in figure 1.1. So number 1 is showing melting because solid is changing to liquid, that is melting. Second option is showing that gas is changing to liquid, that is condensation. Number 3 is liquid to solid, that is freezing. Number 4 is liquid to gas, that is boiling or evaporation. Question 2. One difference between boiling and evaporation is the rate at which the process occurs. State one other difference between boiling and evaporation. So evaporation happens over a range of temperature and boiling happens at specific temperature. Question B. Describe the separation, arrangement and motion of particles of element X in the solid state. In the solid state, separation, arrangement and motion. So in the solid state, particles are touching each other. Arrangement is regular and motion is they can vibrate around their fixed position. Question number C. Element X is a group 3 metal. It burns in air to form an oxide X2O3. Write a symbol equation for this reaction. Here they are asking to give symbol equation. Symbol equation mean you have to give the chemical formula. You are not allowed to write word equation here. So X plus O2 make X2O3. X plus O2 makes X2O3. And let us balance this equation because there are two number of atoms here of oxygen and here are 3. X is 1 and X is 2. To make oxygen balanced on both sides, we will multiply here with 3 and here with 2. Now oxygen has become 2 3s are 6, 3 2s are 6 on both sides. But X has become 2 2s are 4 here. So we will make it balanced by putting 4 here. So 4 is the multiple for X, that becomes 4X plus 3O2 makes 2X2O3. It can be an example of aluminium reaction because aluminium is a group 3 metal. Question number 2. Magnesium, calcium and strontium are group 2 elements. Complete table 2.1 to show the electronic configuration of calcium atom. Calcium has total 20 number of electrons. So they will be distributed as first shell will take 2 electrons, second will take 8 electrons, third 8 electrons and 2 electrons will go in the fourth shell. 2, 8, 8, 2. Question B. Describe how the electronic configuration of strontium atom is similar to electronic configuration of calcium atom. Because strontium and calcium are from the same group, that's why they have same number of outer shell electrons. Question number 2. How strontium is different from electronic configuration of calcium atom. Calcium is having 20 electrons, but strontium is having more electrons. Strontium has different number of shells. Question number C. Calcium reacts with cold water to form two products. A colorless gas P which pops with a lighted splint. A weakly alkaline solution Q which turns milky when carbon dioxide is bubbled through it. So all the students know that when the word pops come, it is a very famous test for hydrogen gas. Hydrogen gas gives pop sound with lighted splint. The letter H represents that it is for hydrogen, lighted hydrogen. And the word glowing has the letter O that goes for oxygen. Question number 2. Identify the ion responsible for making solution Q alkaline. The solution Q becomes alkaline due to the presence of hydroxide ion. Suggest the pH of solution Q. pH of solution Q is alkaline. It is a weakly alkaline solution. So it will be close to the neutral but above than neutral. So we can estimate it like 9. Above 7 or less than or equal to 12. Write a simple equation for the reaction of calcium with cold water. Here you have to give the chemical equation. Ca plus H2O makes CaOH twice plus H2. Let us balance this equation because it is not balanced. Hydrogen after the reaction are 2 plus 2, 4. We will multiply here with 2 to make it 4. So here they become 2 molecules of water. Hydrogen is balanced. Oxygen is 2 here, oxygen is 2 here. Calcium is 1 here, calcium is 1 here. So equation is balanced now. Question number D. Magnesium reacts with chlorine to form magnesium chloride MgCl2. Magnesium chloride is an ionic compound. Complete the dot and cross diagram in figure 2.1 of the ions in magnesium chloride. Show the charges on the ions. Magnesium is shown here with only single shell. Magnesium has total 12 electrons. So its electron distribution is 282. Chlorine is having 17 electrons. So electron distribution is 287. So here they have already drawn inner shell, first shell with 2 electrons. This is the second shell that you have to draw with 8 electrons by showing the same cross electron. It has positive 2 charge because it has lost 2 electrons. Each chloride ion has gained 1 electron. They have shown first shell with 2 electrons, second shell with 8 electron, and third shell is shown with 7 electron, and it had gained 1 electron from magnesium, and this chlorine also has gained 1 electron from magnesium. And you can look here, this is the distinguished electron and -1 charge because it has gained the electron. Question 2. One physical property typical of ionic compounds such as magnesium chloride is that they are soluble in water. Give 2 other physical properties that are typical of ionic compounds. So typical properties of ionic compounds, and make sure that you are giving physical properties. They have high melting point and they are good conductor of electricity when in molten state or in aqueous solution state. Question E. Aqueous silver nitrate is added to aqueous magnesium chloride. A white precipitate forms. Write an ionic equation for this reaction. Includes state symbols. So students, aqueous silver nitrate. Silver nitrate is AgNO3 when it combines with magnesium chloride MgCl2. It results in formation of silver chloride and magnesium nitrate. Silver chloride is the precipitate, is the insoluble salt. So it will be the solid state. Whenever you are going to give precipitation ionic equation, it's very simple. Write down the product, that is precipitate, and give its ions as the reactants. So answer will be silver ion in aqueous state plus chloride ion in aqueous state makes silver chloride in solid state. Solid state means it is precipitate, it is insoluble salt. How do you know that it is insoluble salt? There are few salts which you have to learn from chapter 5, acid, bases and salts, which are insoluble.